This is a document that the chemo doctor came out with, and that's all she showed me. I never seen anything about my cancer at all. I only seen a piece of paper that was drawn like this and told I needed to have chemo or I'd die. That didn't mean a whole lot. She said that she tried to tell me where my cancer was, that it metastasized, and I ended up with the lymph nodes all infected. She told me that it was the tumor that they could see was 1.7. The grade was 3B. The nodes were infected with a grade of 4, and I was estrogen positive. She told me that my chances with chemo would be 60 to 70% of living. And then she told me what kind of stuff she wanted to give me, which was chemotherapy. I've got the 2 types in there. I can't even say them. I call it the red devil because it's red, and it's actually, when we looked at the bag in the hospital, it wrote right on it, toxic, poison. Unreal. I took pictures of it. And then radiation, and then they wanted to put me on an anti-hormone, tamoxifen, which is another poison. She told me that if I didn't take the chemo, that I would more than likely not survive. I mean, she left the office and she said, "I'll give you a minute," and we both broke down and cried. I didn't want to have the chemo, because I knew that it was poison, and I knew that it couldn't be good because I watched several members of my family die, and they all took chemo and radiation. I had nightmares for about 3 weeks because it just scares you. Even though that you think that you're going to be okay with everything that you want to do, you're still scared because that they just know how to put the fear into you. I felt like I didn't know where to go from there. I felt trapped. I felt like I had to do what they said or I was going to die. And then I just felt, I'm not going to do this. I know that there's another way, and I'm going to do it the other way. There's got to be another way. I was praying lots, and I was always saying, just show me a sign, tell me something. And then I was on the internet, and TTAC came on, Ty Bollinger and his wife Charlene started to talk all about the whole movement, the quest for the cure, and that they were going to go around the world and see all these doctors and everything, and I was on board. I watched it all, and my husband got on board. He started watching it as well with me, and we just knew. We knew we were going to be okay from that moment on. Like they really instilled belief, hope, and I knew I was going to be okay. It just gave me a better feeling overall. I started sleeping at night. I started listening to really nice music. I started, just being happy. I'd get up in the morning and I'd praise the Lord and I'd say, thank God, like I've got another day. And it was, TTAC, they did it. They did it for me.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, I had a brother die with cancer a few years back. It was a quick larynx cancer, and he went very fast. There wasn't even time to do anything. So he was diagnosed, and in 3 months he died. Definitely because it happened to my brother, and it's happening every day to people all over. But I mean, in watching the global quest, there was some doctors and some of the, there's too many things to remember, but one of them was that if you are diagnosed with cancer, and you first see your oncologist doctor, ask them, because they're going to tell you you're going to take chemo, you ask them, is the chemo going to cure me? They're going to tell you no. Why would you take it? It just doesn't make sense to me. Why would you take a medication that's going to put you, it prolongs it is all it's going to do. It's just going to put you through sickness and maybe give you 3 or 6 months of more living, of being sicker than what you are already sick. I'm sure glad you're still here.
I'm glad I'm here too. And thank you for fighting with me. You've been such a good support, really, you have been. You've been there for everything, all my tests, everything, right from the beginning.
Well, there's the truth about cancer and Global Quest that certainly got us to here. Not the conventional way, that's for sure.
We're gonna be okay.